know you love your essential oil diffuser. I can tell because you're here at this video. Hi, I'm Joanne from Soulful Sister Aromatherapy. The question is, how do you clean your diffuser? You know, sometimes you put essential oil in, but you're not getting that clear, crisp aroma or that aroma you're expecting because it's almost muddy smelling with leftover essential oil. Kind of like what's in this diffuser. You can see, I'm just gonna unplug this, you can see in this diffuser that it's kind of muddy. We did have some patchouli essential oil in here yesterday, and it gets kind of gunky after time. I would say every 2 weeks is a good time to clean your diffuser if you're using it every day, sometimes a week. It's really not difficult, super easy to do, and we're gonna show you in this super quick video. I'm gonna plug this back in. This unplugged. So in this diffuser, you can see that it's got buildup. You can see the buildup of the essential oils on the side. Anytime you're using a heavier essential oil, especially, then it gives buildup. It's just natural. There's nothing wrong with your essential oils if you're getting a pure essential oil. You also see buildup in the lid, inside the lid, and on top it gets kind of brown, and that's really easy to clean up too. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to dump out the water. We're going to wash the inside of the diffuser with a little soap and warm water. And then your friend in all of this cleaning diffusers is rubbing alcohol and Kleenex tissues. These two are perfect to clean your diffuser anytime. A quick clean, even if you don't wash it out with dish soap, a little rubbing alcohol and tissue. Just wipe around the inside and outside, and your diffuser will be sparkling clean and smell fabulous the next time you use it. And why do you want to keep your diffuser clean? Well, your essential oils smell like they're supposed to smell. Instead of that muddy aroma where it gets just kind of doesn't smell nice anymore, and you're thinking, gee, this smells so great from the bottle, but not from my diffuser. It's time for a cleaning. And if you want to also switch from a heavier essential oil like patchouli to a lighter essential oil like peppermint, then you are gonna have to clean out your diffuser, wipe all the heavier aromatics out of your diffuser to get that clean peppermint, or if you wanna go for something heavy to citrus, you'll also need to give it a quick clean. So we're gonna take this diffuser into the back room here at Soulful Sister to the sink. I'm gonna show you how to clean it properly and wipe it all out with rubbing alcohol and some Q-tips and some tissue. Let's go. Okay, so now we're in the back with the sink so I can show you how we clean the diffuser. It's unplugged. Job number one, unplug the diffuser before you try to put water from the tap inside of it. And we don't want to run water all around the outside. We're just going to put some direct water in the inside. So I'm going to first dump the water out, and I'm going to do just a quick wipe of the inside to get anything I can get with just a Kleenex out of it. So that got a lot of the patchouli. You could see the yellow just from wiping it. I haven't done anything yet except for wipe it with a tissue. And then I'm going to put a touch of, this is just a gentle dish soap, just a little touch inside the diffuser like that. And then with some warm water, get the warm water going, not cold. Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna put a little touch of water in there, and I'm just gonna use my finger and just wipe it around like this. And because if you use a dishcloth at home, it will be quite strong aromatics on it, and it might not come out for quite a while, especially if it's a heavier oil. So I do like to use a tissue or paper towel for this, although tissues are just more gentle on everything, so it works better. And so I'm gonna just give it a little rinse with that dish soap. And then I'm going to give it another rinse just inside. So all the dish soap is out. I didn't put much in, but it's already so much cleaner. Okay, are we done yet? No, we're not done. Next, we're taking our friend rubbing alcohol, and I'm going to add the rubbing alcohol to a small dish. And then I'm going to use two things, Q-tips and tissue. Tissue does the bigger part of it. So I'm going to dip it in that, and I'm going to just rub it all around, all the ridges, all the anything. Each diffuser has its own kind of ridges inside, but they all have this spot in the middle where the vibration comes from. The ultrasonic part just, it kind of jiggles it. I mean, to say it not scientifically. So you want to gently wipe that part. That's really important. Gently wipe that part in the inside. Okay, and that's pretty much the inside of the diffuser, washed with soap. It smells like alcohol, but it's totally clean of aromatics. Rubbing alcohol is amazing at getting rid of the aromatics. So now what we have left is the lid, and the lid is still has a lot of residue on it. So a lot of lids have maybe a glass exterior or plastic, and they almost all have a fitted piece inside. And this has quite a bit of residue on it as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is wipe the glass with that rubbing alcohol and get all the aromatics off the inside of the glass, and make sure, especially where it exits from, that hole in the center collects quite a bit. That was easy to do. It's quite a big thing. And now we have this lid with lots of nooks and crannies, and our Q-tips come into play. And we're going to take the Q-tips with the rubbing alcohol, and we're just going to give it a little wipe in all like the little nooks and crannies that has a little space where the essential oil or the steam escapes from, and it collects probably most of the residue on the lid, goes into that one little spot. And there's so much on my Q-tip already that I'm happy I did it. So I'm going to take another one, and I'm going to do the outside of the lid where there's more residue. And it just looks nicer too, that when you look at your diffuser and it's nice and clean, it just gives you a good feeling when things are clean. So yeah, just give your lid a little wipe till you can't see the residue anymore. And don't sniff it right away after you rub it with rubbing alcohol. Give it a second till the alcohol dissipates before you give it a sniff test. Does it still smell like the aromatics that it started with? And if it doesn't, your job is done, and it looks clean and it smells clean. Then you can put your diffuser back together. This clips right in. There's nothing special about it, just pops right back into that spot and then goes right back on, and we have a perfectly cleaned, ready to go diffuser, ready for whatever essential oils you want to put in there. And if you want to know more about how to add essential oils to your diffuser, then we have another awesome video about using your diffuser properly, how much essential oil, how to combine them in your diffuser. So check out the other video on using your diffuser properly, and please like and subscribe to our channel. It helps us so much, and we very much appreciate it.